Hi guys, let's look at the next part of the exercise 23C. Let's see question number 11, part 3. So it says 2 cos square a minus 3 cos a plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, if you remember your quadratic equations, we can split the middle term into two parts. So here I would split the middle term into two parts as minus 2 cos a and minus cos a. So this is splitting negative 3 cos a into two parts and plus 1 is equal to 0. Now I combine the first two elements together and the second two elements together. So what comes from the first two elements is 2 cos a minus 1, and I take negative 1 common. This is cos a minus 1 is equal to 0. Cos a minus 1 is common in both these two terms. So I have cos a minus 1 times 2 cos a minus 1 is equal to 0, which means either term 1 is 0, which is cos a minus 1 is equal to 0, or the second term is 0, which means 2 cos a minus 1 is equal to 0. The first term becomes cos a is equal to 1, or the second term becomes cos a is equal to half, which means since cos 0 degree is equal to 1, which is given equal to cos a, therefore a is equal to 0 degree. The second term can be reduced as, since cos 60 degree is equal to half, so since cos 60 degree is equal to half, therefore a is equal to 60 degree. So we have two values of a, either 0 degree or 60 degree. Therefore a is equal to 0 degree or 60 degree. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 12. It says solve for x. So sine times x plus 10 is equal to half. Now since sine 30 degree is equal to half, which is given equal to sine x plus 10 degree, this means 30 degree is equal to x plus 10, which means x is equal to 20 degree. Very simple. Let's look at question 12, part 5. It says 2 cos 3x minus 15 is equal to 1. So this means cos 3x minus 15 degree is equal to 1 upon 2, and cos 60 degree is equal to 1 upon 2. So since cos 60 degree is equal to 1 upon 2, which is given equal to cos 3x minus 15 degree, what this means is 60 degree is equal to 3x minus 15 degree, which means 60 degree plus 15 degree is equal to 3x, which means 3x is equal to 75 degree, which means x is equal to 25 degree. So that's the value of x. Let's look at the next one. The next one that we're doing is question number 12, part 7. 3 tan square 2x minus 20 degree is equal to 1. So what this means is tan square 2x minus 20 degree is equal to 1 upon 3. This means tan 2x minus 20 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3, taking square root of both sides. Now we know since tan 30 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3, which is given equal to tan 2x minus 20 degree. This gives us 2x minus 20 degree is equal to 30 degree, which means 2x is equal to 50 degree, which means x is equal to 25 degree. Done. Let's look at the next one. Cos of x by 2 plus 10 degree. Cos of x by 2 plus 10 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. Since cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2, which is given equal to cos of x by 2 plus 10 degree, this means x by 2 plus 10 degree is equal to 30 degree, which means x by 2 is equal to 20 degree, and this gives us x is equal to 40 degree. Cross multiplying, that gives us our answer. Let's look at the next one. The next one that we do is part 10 of the same question. Question number 12, part 10. It says cos square 30 degree plus cos square x degree is equal to 1. So let's substitute value of cos 30. Cos 30 is equal to root 3 upon 2. So this is root 3 upon 2 whole square plus cos square x is equal to 1, which means cos square x is equal to 1 minus 3 upon 4, which is equal to 1 upon 4 minus 1. That's 4 minus 3, that's 1 upon 4, which means cos x is equal to root 1 upon 4, which means cos x is equal to 1 by 2. Now cos x is equal to 1 by 2, which is 60 degree. So since cos 60 degree is equal to 1 by 2, which is given equal to cos x, this means x is equal to 60 degree. Let's look at the next one. The next one is part 12, which is sine square 60 degree plus cos square 3x minus 9 is equal to 1. Let's substitute value of sine 60. Sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 whole square plus cos square 3x minus 9 degree is equal to 1. This means cos square 3x minus 9 degree is equal to 1 minus 3 upon 4. Yes, this is 3 upon 4, which means cos square 3x minus 9 degree is equal to 1 upon 4, which means cos 3x minus 9 is equal to square root of 1 upon 4, which is 1 by 2. Now sine 30, why did I change this? Oh, this is cos, not sine. Let me just recheck the question. I replace value of sine 60. Yes, that became root 3 by 2 plus cos square 3x minus 9. This is cos square 3x minus 9 is equal to 1 by 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4, which is equal to 1 upon 2. So the value of cos 60 degree, right? So since cos 60 degree is equal to 1 upon 2, which is given equal to cos 3x minus 9, this gives us 3x minus 9 is equal to 60 degree, which means 3x is equal to 69 degree, which means x is equal to 23 degree. Yeah, so we've got the value of x. That brings me to the last question that I solved with you from this exercise, which is question number 15. So question 15 says if 2 times cos a plus b is equal to 2 times sine a minus b is equal to 1, find the value of a minus a and b. So let's look at the first part, which means 2 cos a plus b is equal to 1, and what we have is the second one, which is 2 sine a minus b is equal to 1, which means cos a plus b is equal to half, and the second equation tells us sine a minus b is equal to half. Now let's look at cos value of half. Cos 60 degree is equal to half. So since cos 60 degree is equal to half, which is given equal to cos a plus b, what we get is a plus b is equal to 60 degree. That's my equation 1. We will get another equation from the second part of the question, and then we can solve them simultaneously. Since sine 30 degree, yes, since sine 30 degree is equal to half, which is given equal to sine a minus b, what we get is a minus b is equal to 30 degree. So that's our second equation. Let's solve them simultaneously. So let's add them. A plus b is equal to 60 degree. A minus b is equal to 30 degree. Let's add. B and negative b gets cancelled. So 2a is equal to 90 degree, which means a is equal to 45 degree. So put a is equal to 45 degree in equation 1, and we get b is equal to 60 degree, minus 45 degree is equal to 15 degree. Therefore, B is equal to 15 degree. So we've got the value of A and B. A and B is equal to 45 degree and 15 degree. That finishes this exercise as well as this chapter for me. Let's look at some homework questions for you from the video that we've done just now. So question number 11, you could do part 4. Question number 12, you could do part 2, part 6 and part 9, and question 13 and question 14. Thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you with the next video. Bye bye.